Why? Because I've never watched Love is War, so there's no reason for me to watch this. There's no reason for me to watch this. 30 minutes into my shift and a customer gives me a sword of vodka. Yo? Bro, that looked like a Elden Ring weapon. That looked like that one weapon in Elden Ring where you go like this, and then like the incantation happens, and then you can like throw the fucking thing. It's pretty cool. Wait, you said this is all I know. I swear to God. It's an actual vodka sword. Email? That's crazy. This, it looks like it's a showpiece. Like you just like, I feel like you don't even drink the contents inside. You just like hang it on your wall and say, "Oh yeah, that has alcohol in there." You said if I've been working out? No, I have not been working out. To be honest, I wanted to work out today,
Are
but
we drinking that together, Retro?
you said, "Are we drinking that together?" Hey, I mean, if you got the sword and if you open it up, I don't mind drinking. To be honest though, like my drinking, I haven't drank in a very long time. I used to drink a lot, like way back. I used to be drinking White Claws like it was like juice, but I stopped drinking for like a couple months. My stomach now, bro. Last time I drank, remember when it was like that stream where I was drinking soju? Yo, when I tell you at nighttime my stomach was hurting, like so fucking bad, bro. Like I wanted to throw up in the middle of the night. That's how much my stomach was hurting after I drank all that soju. You said Ring Fit? 90% of the time, not even 90, bro. I'm gonna be honest, like 95% of the time, I just drink water. I just drink a lot of fucking water. Um, he back. He said, I hope everyone enjoyed their 15 minutes. I'm back. Sir, goodbye. It's been so long. The hype died out already. Hey man, we're not gonna know for sure unless he actually like starts dropping shit. Because that's the thing. He could be gone for a long time, but if he starts dropping bangers again, because I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people could say this, that, and the third about 6ix9ine, but he dropped some bangers. He dropped some bangers. So if he comes back, he has to drop a banger. Because if he comes back and the song is trash, everybody on the internet gonna clown you. They're gonna be like, you flopped. But if he drops a banger, some shit with some 808s, some shit that gets you hyped, some shit that gets you bumping. Hey. You said post Rose Miram. What's that? Stay hydrated. Hell yeah. Water is great. Bro, I just drink a lot. Like you see these bottles right here? Like all these fucking bottles. I don't know how many liters or like each one of these is like 32 ounces, right? I drink, no joke, like every day at minimum, I drink like fucking like 3 of these shits every day. Just water, water, water. And if not, then I just drink them all. Like you see, look, like I got an empty one right here. I gotta finish off this one because it's like halfway. This one still got a little bit of water in it. I gotta finish this one. I got a lot of them. You see, this one is like full of water, but this one is cold water. I'm gonna drink the rest of these, but I just drink a lot of water. Like I don't drink juice. If I do drink soda, it's probably like once or twice a week, and it's probably just like a can of soda. It's not like a overwhelming amount that I used to drink. When I was younger, bro, I used to be a demon. I remember when I used to be younger, man, and I used to be with my mom, it'd be like a 2-liter thing of soda. And if that shit was halfway full, I'm drinking all that shit. I used to be like just randomly like drinking the whole 2 liter. Like I didn't care. You said, do you usually drink tap? Because I have bottled water cases that I drink. No, I have a filter. It's not tap water. So I have like filters for the waters that I drink. You say your piss game gonna be pretty accurate then? True. Also, good thing I stopped smoking because I used to do it before. And it's already been like, I think it's already been like 3 weeks since I stopped. So that's another positive. Because I used to be bugging the fuck out. Because there was like a time frame where like I went to Rolling Loud. And when I went to Rolling Loud, everybody at Rolling Loud was smoking, right? So I was like, fuck. Pass that shit. I started smoking joints hella hard. Then after that, no joke, chat. In front of y'all, bro, I ended up smoking, no joke, for like 5 months straight after Rolling Loud. Like every day, but it was at nighttime though. I was doing a joint like every day, or like a joint or two. But then after that, I was just like, nah, I can't keep doing this. After like I hit the 5th month, I was like, fuck this shit. I'm done. I don't want to do it anymore. You said room smelling like ganja 24/7. You know what's crazy though? Like the house don't even smell like that anymore because I stopped. Like I said, it's already been like about 3 weeks. I'm about to enter like my first month where like I just completely just stopped. Like cold turkey just stopped. The withdrawal was so bad in week 1. In week 1, bro, like I was depressed for like no reason. I'm like, why the fuck do I feel so sad? I'm like, what is going on? And then I'm like, I did research and I'm like, oh, it's because I fucking stopped. And it's like, since you're not like, you know, stimulating your brain all the time with it, it just stops. But I just completely just quit it because I was like, you know, when you do it too much, you become very dependent on it. And then that becomes very negative. But the withdrawal phase, I feel like for me has already passed. Like 100%. You said, not gonna lie, I got high as fuck last night. I was shit. Fern, you get litty? I didn't even know Fern get litty. Yo, I did not know Fernando gets litty. No way. Oh shit, I never pictured Fern getting lit. No way, dude. You said me too? The only thing that I would say is like, I feel like it's cool for a certain time frame, but then it's like over time you start realizing that the one bad thing that I could say about weed is that when your tolerance gets higher, it gets worse. Because I remember there was a point where like I used to take 1 to 2 tokes and I'm good. Then it got to a point where I needed 4 tokes. Then I got good. Then it got to a point where it was like I needed a whole joint. And then I got good. Once I started reaching the realm where it was like I need 2 whole joints to get litty, I was like, this is a problem. This is a problem. You said that you rarely do it. That's good. I feel like if you do it on recreation, like not all the time, it's okay. But once I got to the point where it was like, yo, I need 2 fucking full joints to start feeling shit, I'm like, this is bad. This is bad. This is why like I ultimately was like, fuck this. I'm gonna stop. Because then I'm like, bro, then if it takes 2 joints, it's gonna get higher. Then it's gonna be like, then I need 3 joints. Then I need 4 joints to feel something. And I was like, fuck this shit. I'm done. I'm done. You said, I'm like, I don't hit it like once a month, which is like good. Like, I feel like if you hit it like once a week or like once a month, once every 2 weeks, like recreationally, it's fine. But when you start bugging out and doing it on a daily, that's when you become dependent, and then that's when it becomes bad. You said, whenever I get high, I fucked up for like 2 business days. Damn. Nah, it's because probably your tolerance is really low. You said, never smoked a day in my life, and I don't plan to. You say that now. Everybody says that now. Like, I remember when I was younger, I used to say that shit. I will never smoke. I will never drink. Cap. You will try it at least one time in your life, because I feel like it just randomly happens. You're just going to end up in a scenario where you end up trying it. And then when you try it, my only advice that I could give you is if you ever try it, I'm not trying to encourage chat to be like, smoke, bitch. No. What I'm going to tell you, though, is if you want a good experience and you've never done it before, take only like 1 or 2 tokes and that's it. Because if you take more than that, especially if it's like some high quality shit, you're going to have a bad trip. And then you don't want to have a bad trip because then that's when you're going to be like panicking. Because that's the worst thing that can happen when you're like in that situation. When you start panicking, hell no. Hell no. That shit is bad. You say, I'm going to blame Retro if I die. You ain't going to die. But you're like, my only, like I'm saying, like I'm trying to just give you like advice because from a person like me who's done it, like I said, I've done it 5 months straight. I feel like I've had my experience with it and I'm just like, I just don't want to do it anymore, obviously for productive reasons, because also it makes you lazy and I don't like that. You says, don't take 6 tokes first time. That shit fucked me up. Of course that shit fucked you up. If it's your first time doing it and they're giving you like top shelf shit, you should only take 1 or 2 tokes. And then don't let your friends fucking peer pressure you into that shit. Oh man, take some more, take some more. No, if it's your first time, 1 or 2 tokes and you're gonna be good. You said, I use it to be productive? What's weird is that when I do it, it makes me unproductive. Like, I don't want to do shit. I just want to lay down. I just want to fucking... You know what's crazy? I watched the whole show of Euphoria High, and I really liked the show. As much as the traumatic dump the show Euphoria was, I watched the whole show High, and I enjoyed the fuck out of the show Euphoria. You said, I remember when I took a big puff and I started to believe I was living in the simulation while I was in Six Flags. You were in Six Flags High? You're nuts, dude. You're nuts. Yes, though, I do agree. Look, one thing I could say is the one thing that I do miss about being high is when you're in the comfort of your own home, you're safe, you're in your room, you're watching a movie, you're cuddled up in some blankets and you litty and you got yourself some snacks, right? You got yourself some fucking Cheez-Its. You got yourself some fucking Airhead Extremes. You got yourself some fucking, what's his name? Some Rice Krispie treats. You got yourself all types of little snacks and you litty. Oh my God, that's the best experience, bro. That's the best experience. And it enhances the show. Bro, it's crazy. You said the rides are so much better. Bro, I feel like I'll get paranoid. You said, bro, I'm telling you, being in bed, eating food high, watching some TV is, it is amazing. I agree. I've been in situations like that and it's really good. You said, why did you have these on standby? Because like every once in a while, like if I'm playing Apex, because I was playing Apex with what's his name? Yo, I was playing with Tony yesterday and snowing. We were in the sweatiest fucking lobbies, bro, and we're not even like plat. We're like plat 4 and I'm like gold 2. Bro, these lobbies were so sweaty. So I remember I copped some snacks yesterday and I still got some in here. Got a couple of snacks.
Salute.
Yo, Casual Senpai, man. Yo, thank you for the sub, man. I appreciate you, baby. How much do I have more snacks? Bro, my freaking Airheads. Shout out to Airheads. Still got some snacks. I think that's it. Those are the only snacks I got. But I only eat them when I'm playing like video games and shit. He says, Retro's audience is filled with youngins who thinks weed is bad. Of course they think it's bad. Bro, that's fine. That's fine because the thing about society is that they feed you this knowledge.
If I ever want to get high again, I'm getting some food, watch something you won't normally watch, like One Piece at home.
I return to a convertible.
You gonna watch One Piece.
I remember back when I was in school, I always told myself to never smoke weed, since I have asthma. But I've been curious about it. So I tried it last summer. I was big chillin'.
Big chillin'.
I'm thinking about trying to play Re4 VR while I'm high.
Nah, you gonna be hella paranoid. Don't do that shit. You gonna play a game in VR while being litty? You gonna feel like you really in that shit. Nah. You said dip the blunt in some lean. No, but the thing is like how society kind of like makes you view weed. It's like something of the devil. Like, oh my God, if you do this, you're this, that, and the third. The only thing that I could say about weed, obviously, is that it does stimulate your brain and it just gives you like this very high sense of euphoria, which makes you feel good. And it's also very addicting because, you know, you always want that feeling of euphoria. You always want that feeling of, oh, this feels good, this, that, and the third. But like, I'm not telling chat to do it, obviously. All I'm saying is that there might be a time in your life where you run across a scenario where like your friends are doing it and then the opportunity will probably arise. And obviously you are the person who ultimately has the decision if you want to try it and if you don't. If you don't want to try it, it's fine. Obviously, another thing of like doing it that's negative is I hate that every time I try to apply to a job, they all want you to do a drug test. It's annoying as fuck. I don't even know why it's not legalized yet. I don't know how the fuck they got cigarettes legal and that shit got rat poison in it and all types of other crazy toxins, but they still have weed illegal. And it makes no sense to me because it's literally just fucking grass. I don't know, but it's just crazy to me. Me, when I was young, I was also in the same mentality of like, marijuana is like this, that, and the third. It's evil. Don't do it. Especially like when I grew up because like my parents, they come from like a Christian household. You already know Spanish parents, straight up. Ay, si un día yo te veo fumando esta vaina, tú te vas a largar de la casa, all types of shit. They be like, yo, if I ever see you smoking, I'm gonna beat your ass type shit. What's crazy to me is I'm surprised my parents never came here, and they've came here a bunch of times and they've never smelled that shit. Because bro, I used to get paranoid when they came over. Like my mom be like, yo, I'm coming over. I'm like, fuck. I got sprays and shit. I'm pouring barbecue sauce all around the house. I'm like, bro, I gotta get rid of this odor. But I don't know. Like my time with weed now has finally like come to an end. Like I said, I've been like 3 weeks not doing it, and I'm trying to like keep that up. I don't want to do it anymore. And that's just basically it. I feel like ultimately, I can say I had a fun experience with it. I did genuinely enjoy my experience with it, but I just don't want to become dependent on it, if that makes sense. Also, because I don't want to smoke so much, I don't want it to like have like an effect on my lungs, because I do hear, obviously, if you inhale anything that has to do with like smoke or whatever, it could fuck up your lungs. I just don't want to fuck up my lungs and like become dependent on it. You said sometimes parents know a bit of stuff. They just want to choose to pretend it doesn't exist. You said he gonna break by this week. Who, me? Nah, I ain't even gonna lie. Yesterday I wanted to smoke and I was just like, nah. And then the good thing about it though is that you gotta, if you want to quit smoking, you gotta put yourself in a scenario where there's no weed around you. I have no weed on me. In order for me to obtain weed, I have to call my plug and I have to pay the money. And right now I don't want to spend money and I don't want to contact my plug. So right now, there's no way I could smoke it because I don't have any.
Audience is filled with high schoolers who think weed is bad. I remember when high schoolers did that shit all the time. What happened to the new generation?
You said, have you been keeping wine out the house too? Yeah, I haven't been drinking alcohol. I haven't been smoking. I think I do have a wine in my kitchen, but I'm just not inclined to drink, you know? Like, I just don't want to. It's kind of like, I thought about it yesterday too, which was weird. I was like, maybe I should drink a little bit. And then I'm just like, why? Like, I'm not in the mood of drinking. I was like, fuck it, let me just drink some goddamn water. You know? Let me get some of that H2O. H2O. You said pretty sure one overdoses of what? Weed? If you overdose on weed, you get a bad trip. You have to sleep it off. But I'm telling you right now, those are bad. Those are bad. In my life, I've had 2 bad trips. And sorry, chat. I know we went off on a tangent because we were talking about like anime and all this other shit. Like, but real talk, I've had 2 bad trips in my life. And they were terrible. The first bad trip I've ever fucking had was I took an edible and I drank alcohol at the same time. Oh my God, bro. I felt like I was dying. My whole body had like this weird ass reaction. And bro, I ended up throwing up. I was like, what the fuck is happening to me? Bro, it got to a point where I was like, call the police. I was like, nah, this is terrible. So never in your life, chat, that's another thing. You see, look, I'm giving you guys keys so you guys don't fuck up. If you're ever in a scenario where you take an edible, right? Do not drink alcohol. If you drink alcohol and there's an edible in your stomach, that's going to fuck you up bad. You said, motherfucker really got crossfaded. That was terrible. Second, be careful with bongs. Because that was the second time I had a really, 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 really bad trip, was with a bong. I had a bong like this big, right? I was like, man, you said bongs are OD. The thing about bongs is that, like, you know what's crazy? Them shits should come with like a warning label, like, hey, this shit might fuck you up, so just be careful. There's no warning labels on it. So I had a big ass bong, and that's another thing that I didn't learn about online. Apparently, they're like, yo, depending on the size of the bong, the bigger the bong, the bigger the hit. I had a bong like this big. I was like, flip, flip, flip. A big ass smoke cloud. I'm like, I bet. I don't know what compelled me to inhale all that fucking smoke. That one hit fucked me up for the entire night. I went through a process that's called depersonalization. I don't know if anybody in the chat knows what the fuck that is, but I literally went through depersonalization. And that was the most scariest fucking shit that's ever happened to me. Literally, I started questioning everything so hard to the point where when I was looking at my hands, I was like, whose hands are these? Bro, I was fucked up. Ever since that, yo, I still have my bong, but I put that shit in a closet. I locked that shit away. I said, I am never using that bong again. Oh my God, bro. You said scared of your reflections? Bro! 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 Yo! You're literally describing what happened. You should have seen me. I was walking to the kitchen. I looked out the fucking window and I saw my reflection and I started hauling ass. I fucking ran into my room and threw myself in the bed and forced myself to go to sleep. Bro, I was scared of my fucking reflections. I was questioning myself. I was like, who am I? Whose hands are these? You literally get into a view of like this. It's literally called depersonalization. Like, I had to research this shit because I was like, what did I go through during that high session? You said, I didn't know whose body I was in. Yes! That's literally what happened to me. I'm like, who is me? Who am I? Am I retro? Who is retro? Why am I here? What is life? Whose legs are these? Why am I in this life? Why wasn't I born in this time frame? Why is the sky this? Why is structure this? Why is Adam? Like, you literally get to that point and it's so fucking bad that you start panicking. So ever since that, I was like, fuck that. Those were the 2 times I had a bad trip. Yo, I was literally on some I am thou, thou art I. Yo, it was really bad. You said, yo, I've been there. I don't like that. I never want to be in that scenario again, ever, because it was so bad. Like, me thinking about it now, I was like, thank God that was just like a little thing that just happened. Like, I ain't gonna say it was a little thing, but it was really bad. You said, you're in third person when you're depersonalized. Yes, you're like in third person. Like, you feel like it sounds like a Persona reference, but no joke, bro. It feels like you're here and then you're here, looking at yourself in third person type shit. You said, how long did it last? Bro, I'm not gonna lie. The thing is that when you're in that phase, it feels like 1 minute feels like an eternity. It feels like you're in a fucking genjutsu. It feels like fucking Itachi walked up to my ass with a fucking Mangekyo and was like, yo, get fucked. Because you don't know the sense of time and that shit fucks you up. You don't know what the fuck's going on. He says, it feels like you're in the 4th dimension watching a movie of yourself moving. Bro, Dilkun, you're literally describing it word for word, bar for bar. Hold on, man. I gotta go take a piss because I'm drinking too much fucking water. Oh. But nah, real talk. You said smoke and drink in moderation. Yeah, 100%. Obviously, if you're not ready to do weed, do not feel inclined to do it. That's another thing I'm gonna tell you.
I have deepened my faith with God because of weed. I intensely read theology and it was pain to my mind but good spiritually because I had epiphanies due to it.
You said I have deepened my faith with God because of weed. It intensified. No, I intensely read theology and it was pain to my mind but good spiritually because I had epiphanies due to it. Now, sometimes weed could do that as well. Like it can help people a lot with like situations and looking into yourself. It's crazy. But my only advice is that if you ever get to a situation where you feel like, because I think the term is called greening out. If you're ever in a situation where you feel like you're going through like depersonalization and all this type of shit, drink water. You're obviously gonna panic because it makes no sense for me to tell you don't panic because you're gonna panic. That's the thing. Like I was saying to myself, don't panic, don't panic. Cap, I was panicking. I was like, fuck. I was like, okay. I was trying to breathe in and out. I was like, okay. I was like, all right. I'm like, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Don't overthink it. But then you are gonna panic because it's natural. You're gonna panic. Go to sleep. Go straight to your bed. Find your bed. You're probably gonna get scared of your shadow. You're gonna get scared of your reflections. Shit like that's gonna happen. Go to sleep. Go straight to sleep. And then I'm gonna be honest, usually when you have a bad trip, you don't want to do that shit for like another couple days. You'd be like, fuck that. I'm not doing that shit ever again. You said, bro, I got so scared. I got close to calling my mom. Yo, don't do that. Don't do that. Because look, here's the thing. At the end of the day, you're gonna be okay as long as you don't do anything stupid. Because at the end of the day, when you're in that situation, you control everything that's happening. You are going to panic, but you just have to chill. If that makes sense. You said, what if I can't find my bed? Imagine you accidentally have a bad trip and you end up in the back rooms. Bro, you're dead. If you end up in the back rooms, bro, hold on. Let's actually search up some backroom shit. Imagine you end up there.
All right, that was good.
Hello?
Yo, imagine you get high and you wake up in some shit like this.
Hey guys.
Yo, not the back rooms, dude. That'd be nuts.
Hello? Is someone there?
Yo, you said, nah, look up level run for your life. The Corey back rooms. Look up level run for your life. What is that? But what's crazy is that there's actually a community of people online that believes the back rooms exist. People believe that you can actually go into the back room. And I don't know why. I feel like there's a part of me as a kid that feels like I've experienced something like this. Because every time I see something in regards to the back rooms, I always feel like as a kid, something like this happened. Mudahar made a video where people found coordinates to the back rooms. It's a RP community. This vid popularized it and it blew up like crazy. That's some Slenderman type rumor. You said, I've seen some shit in a dream like this, I swear. Imagine people who go into the back rooms get erased from existence. That's what they're trying to say that the back rooms is. They're like you blip out by mistake. The run for your life level is a level that you can randomly drop into when you're in another level and you have to run as soon as possible because of the number of hostile entities inside of it. It is a straight hallway you have to run through. Shut the fuck up. That sounds scary as fuck. That's why Backrooms became so famous. It feels like a scenery myself, personally, people have seen collectively somehow. That's what I'm saying, because bro, what is this little ass crevice? Because I can't lie, it's like what you said, it feels like people have seen this collectively. This looks like you going to the DMV, high key. Every time I've been to the DMV, it looks like this.
Kingdom Hearts for the world of the Backrooms.
You say, I find it okay, but the Slenderman one was really good though. This is so spooky. You said, what kind of fucking DMV you have? The New York DMVs. You already know New York is a simulation. That's another thing people talk about. People on TikTok have been saying like, yo, New York City is most likely a simulation or some shit. Like there's no way people like this are in New York. Like you see the hobos bugging the fuck out and all this shit. I'm like, no, this is a daily thing. It's a daily thing. You say, here you go. All right, thank you, Tula. What's this? For internal use only? Report overview, discovery date. Wait, I want to see the stats. March 3rd, 1990. Holy shit. Approximately 6 miles north from Threshold. Additional information tape was found in an S10 camera. Oh my god, this shit finna. What the hell was that? Bro, look like a hospital. He really went to the back rooms. He at the DMV. He went straight to the DMV, bruh. Now the back rooms is crazy. It's crazy.
So I thought we'd revisit a fan favorite video, and that's the internet's strangest websites. In this part 2, we'll be—
What the hell? That's his icon. I love it. It reminds me of Mob. That's him? Oh, I'm already subscribed to him. It reminds me of Mob, though. He said the white face behind him was an entity known as the Smilers. Oh, shut up. You trying to scare me. But yeah. Yeah. So in terms of us concluding the weed talk, everybody in the chat, just be safe. If you haven't done it before and you get put into a situation where, like, you know, the opportunity arises, don't do a lot of it. Just do a little bit and see how you feel. And just stay safe. Okay? And also, do not drink alcohol and eat an edible. That's it. Also, if you're not ready to take it and you don't want to take it and you're in a situation where the opportunity arises, you don't have to take it. Okay? That's it. That's my TED talk, okay? Because you're in charge of your own life. If you don't want to fucking do it, you don't have to do it. Especially if you know you got a job interview happening too, that's another reason why not to take it. But that's it, okay? He says only if you want to in a safe environment. True. That's like if you're amongst, like, you know, like cool people and shit. You said don't smoke fake weed. Oh yeah, true. Make sure that you get in that like actual good shit, because I've heard like a lot of like dark stories of people mixing their shit with other stuff. Do not get weed just from anyone. Just be careful. Just make sure that whatever you're getting is actually weed and not like some fucked up shit, like, yeah, laced with some crazy other shit. You said people mix weed? I don't know, bro, but just be careful. Just be careful. You said, I remember the first time I got high, I got so scared that I started thinking everyone was listening in on me and the police was about to pull up and arrest me. Yo, it's just a paranoia. You get very paranoid too. Let me see.